Hello everyone, sorry it's been so long since I uploaded a video, but when I say I've been busy, that's kind of an understatement, so sorry, I have to keep apologising for being slow, but I have lots to tell you guys, so, and I've got some tea while I do this because tea is awesome, so. Nursing has been very busy at the moment, so we've gone through loads of biology modules, loads of practical skill sessions, and I feel like I'm really learning a lot very quickly. But at the same time I also feel like perhaps at the moment it's a bit too theory heavy, which means I can't wait to get into placement. And I start placement on November 4th, and I found out my area I'm going to be doing neurology, which I'm really excited for because even though it seems quite a specialist to start with, neurology is such a broad specialism. So I mean there's things like MS, spina bifida, spinal trauma, brain tumours, and things that are obviously more minor than that, but because the nervous system is such an integral part of the body, as all systems, but a lot of things can go wrong with it. You see a great deal of things, so it's actually quite broad considering it's so specialist, so that'll be really good to see a lot of practice there. I get my uniform tomorrow, which I'm also quite excited about. It's not the most attractive thing in the world, but hey, it's still sort of a badge of honour, if you will. It's quite nice. What else can I tell you? Oh, we also have a student council at my university, which has nursing reps from across the year groups from each branch, so adult, child, mental health, midwifery. And I was luckily and happily elected as the child branch rep for the first year undergrads, so I'm really happy about that. We have our first meeting tomorrow, so hopefully we can make sure that everyone's getting the most out of the school and the course, and it's great that we have that forum at my uni to sort of discuss things that are good and perhaps things that could be changed, so that's really good. A lot of my courses actually, sort of my modules have user groups, so that we can feed back as the course goes on rather than at the end of the module to find out what it can change before it's finished and over and you're already moving on past the progression point. So that's really good, I think, as well. I'm also really loving London. I found it really overwhelming at first to be living here, and it was really crazy, and I kind of failed at being independent, let's just say. I mean, I was okay at cooking, at doing my laundry, using transport, it was all fine, but I think London can get to you quite easily, so wherever you are, don't let stress get to you, because it's always another day. And I'm feeling much more settled now. I actually went to ITV Studios today with my friend to see the Alan Titchmarsh show being recorded, which, I don't know, it's not perhaps the coolest thing in the world, but it was really nice to go and just see how a TV show is made, and it's a nice part of living in London. And my halls are really nice, and my flatmates are really nice, and it's all really good at the moment. I'll try and update you when I get to placement, while I'm on placement, so you get a sort of a fresh day, not day by day, but perhaps week by week view of what's been going on, what I've been practicing, what I've been doing. And as always, feel free to ask me any questions, especially about admission, that is a popular question. But anything that comes to your mind about a nursing degree, and could you do one, and why child, and all that sort of thing, then sure, ask me any questions that you might like to ask me. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I should say. There's a lot of mandatory training that you have to do before you go on placement, and I've already done the theory, but I'm doing my practical training this week, and I'm also doing basic life support next week, which is really important because, especially in children, because different ages have different procedures for or sort of ways to resuscitate them, because obviously with age it differs. I mean, babies, from what I read, you only use 2 fingers. It is really important because if you use both hands you can sort of crush the baby, so things like that. So I'm going to be learning all about that, which I think is really useful and very important. And also I've been learning a lot about nursing in a more of a society context, which is really interesting, sort of how I perceived, anything we can change, I think reports, and lots of analysis in that sort of module, and actually got a presentation coming up in that module all about sort of professional health issues, so I can let you know how that goes, maybe give you an idea of what's going on in nursing right now, especially if you have interviews coming up, and that's probably a really good presentation to sort of with those ideas to sort of bring up at interview if you ask those questions. I also have a knowledge and skills essay coming up, so writing about different procedures in practice, why do we do them, the implications and so on. And also so they can get a sense of our academic writing, because it is a degree and we will do a 5,000 word dissertation in our final year. Well, hey, so just getting ourselves into the flow of university. So, like I was saying, not really much more to say to that. I could tell you a million little things that have happened, but I'm sure you get the idea. Any questions, as I've said, send me either a comment in the box, send me a message, whatever. Happy to read and get back to you. And hope you're all doing well, and good luck with your nursing journeys. Bye for now.